It isn't time for a break yet!
Windblade!
This should be fun! No slacking off!
You're in for a little You're in for a little
How can this be?
Let's move. Have a load of this. Let's move.
That is Osial's divine power. I'm very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How dare you. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Come a little
Cool it! Let's end this quickly!
Not breaking a sweat!
The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many between too! We can't!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is Depto energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian Cars! Wow! It's a Madame Ping shockwave! This grain's really strong!
I guess this is it.
Frozen descent! Freshness for soul! Chill to the bone!
Killjoy!
2
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War! So this is what Guardians like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Stay ready. Yes, good. This is it.
Prepare to be blown away! Over here!
What's this? Not breaking a sweat!
Oh, so sorry. Come a little
Put your
closer.
back into it!
Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak!
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
The more, the merrier!
Tui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber. What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed been. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started set. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but it is a testament to Ningguang's entire life. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation...
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice... Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We can...
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our... Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those... Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebearers would...
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be—
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equal. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his— But I dared not speak. I could only—
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the animal archons sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would—
Each of the 7 nations has its own—
Though your point is the very height of— As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us—
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its—
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, although I am a mere mortal soldier.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down?
Weren't you frightened?
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and when danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toy. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please, come visit.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to,
Huh?
because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. Aw.
You see, this is what Liyue, the country of contracts, is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer, although their blood is weak. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long—
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel—
Your line of inquiry is
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave.
Yes, one understands what the conqueror of demons— One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new— Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply—
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right—
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace. A child wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to handle the overlord of— Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still— Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhang Li's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.